think you can shake the image, but it takes time. It takes hard work to try and do good, and one little mistake will put you back.
Nick Kyrgios' mother has recently told in an interview that her son's life was turned around by the tennis player Andy Murray. Nick Kyrgios has given some of the best performances in tennis this year and is on the dream run, but it has not always been the same. It would not be wrong to say that the career of Nick Kyrgios is a rollercoaster ride for him. During his career, he's seen some dark times as well and had gone through a phase of depression. People at the time would not have imagined that Kyrgios would be able to get into the finals of the Grand Slams. In this video, we will talk about the statement released by the mother of Nick Kyrgios and why she was worried about him. Why had she given credit to Andy Murray for saving the life of Nick Kyrgios? Stay with me till the end of the video to find a lot more. And if you've not subscribed to the channel yet, then please do, and do not forget to hit the bell so you don't miss any updates. Let's jump right into the details. Nick Kyrgios' mother's statement. Andy Murray was praised by Nick Kyrgios' mother for helping to turn around her son's life after fears that the Wimbledon 2022 finalist was self-harming. The 27-year-old has previously revealed his struggles with alcohol and self-harm, and has expressed interest in retiring from the sport in 2019. Nick Kyrgios, the mother of Nick Kyrgios, told the Sydney Morning Herald that Andy Murray was the one who raised concerns about her son's health with his former agent John Morris. The self-mutilation, people told me that I saw it. I asked him about it and he refused to talk about it at the time, Neil explained. John told me that Andy is concerned about Nick because he's seen evidence of self-harm. I blame others for this, for simply putting pressure on him and criticizing him, even the people whom I thought were supporting him. She also told that the time was very hard for them. She also explained that there was a time when she just wanted to be with her son. And when she could not see him and meet him, it became very difficult for her. Why did Nick Kyrgios' mother not come to see his matches? There is a common question that comes to our mind. Why did the mother of Nick Kyrgios not come to see the Wimbledon 2022 final of her son? She was unable to travel to the Wimbledon 2022 final due to her ill health, but she was happy to see his son in a good place, and that he is enjoying life and appreciating little things. Nick Kyrgios also talked about her mother's health after his quarterfinal victory over Christian Garin in Wimbledon 2022. He said that his mother's health had been a bit rocky. Her health has been pretty bad for a while now, and that is why she's not able to come and see his matches, because she's not allowed to travel this much. He also said that his mother will not be able to come to the Australian Open because she has a pacemaker and stuff which is very stressful for her. Nick Kyrgios also told the media that he often talks to his mother. He said, "When she wakes up in the morning, she'll say, 'I just saw the live scores. It appears that you had a difficult match. You have no idea, I'm just saying. Obviously, I'm just relieved she can keep an eye on me from home. Obviously, having her here would be fantastic, but she obviously has a lot on her plate. She must also ensure that my dogs are fed at home.'" Nick Kyrgios also announced that his brother George had a baby a few days ago, and it must be an eventful time for him. He hoped that his mother is watching the interview and she is proud. Issues with Nick Kyrgios. As told earlier, the career of Nick Kyrgios was a bumpy ride for him. Kyrgios spoke about his tumultuous tennis career. According to a Sport Bible report, he opened up about a difficult period in his life during a recent podcast interview. The player admitted to having alcoholism and drinking 20 to 30 drinks every night. "I was probably drinking 20 to 30 drinks every night just in my room by myself," Kyrgios said. He also admitted to having suicidal thoughts at one point in his life. "Waking up in Acapulco, probably one of the biggest tournaments you can play, and I was literally in my room drinking, and I'm about to play my first round, and I'm just contemplating whether I even wanted to live at that point," Kyrgios continued. "I was standing on my room's balcony when my trainer came in and said, 'Look, we've got to go out there and play in 10 minutes. Earlier this year, he also opened up about his health battles to the wide world of sports. He stated, "It was extremely serious, to the point of self-harm, and it is not acceptable. I guess I pushed everyone who cared about me away, and I wasn't communicating, and I was just shut down in real life while I dealt with, and I confronted my problems head on. I was heavily abusing alcohol and drugs, and things quickly got out of hand. Now that I'm older, I only drink a glass of wine at dinner." He also said that it was an initial kind of thing, and now he has built a relationship with his family and has got into healthy habits like the fundamentals, like diet, getting enough sleep, and trying to train a little more, and that was it. He also gave credit to COVID-19, which he thinks was helpful in this regard, because due to the lockdown, he was able to go back to his family and spend more time with them. I felt like I was letting people down all the time, he continued. To be honest, I felt worthless and uncomfortable, and at one point I despised my life. I was cutting, burning, and generally effed up I liked it because it was so dark, like asking people to do it and stuff. What doesn't kill you turns you into a stranger, and stronger. I'm still a little undercooked. Andy Murray and Nick Kyrgios. Andy Murray and Nick Kyrgios have a great brotherhood. In 2019, Andy Murray, the British tennis great, revealed he is on the verge of an injury-forced retirement, prompting Australian tennis star Nick Kyrgios to pay a touching personal tribute to him. The three-time Grand Slam champion Andy Murray announced in an emotional press conference that he is considering retirement after giving a last try at Wimbledon. Murray received numerous tributes, including those from fellow British players Kyle Edmund and Joanna Konta, who were preparing for their own campaigns in Australia at the time. But Nick Kyrgios sent him the most touching message. Nick Kyrgios' hot-headed and controversial side was completely dispelled in an emotional and personal message to Murray, thanking him for everything he's done to help him throughout his career. Andy, I know you think I'm a jerk most of the time, but hear me out on this one, old friend, Kyrgios wrote on social media. You will always be remembered as someone who influenced the sport in so many different ways. I know this was not the way you wanted to go out, but it was a hell of a ride. You took me under your wing as soon as I arrived on tour, and to this day, you are someone I eagerly anticipate seeing. You are a fantastic tennis player, far superior to me, but I just wanted you to know that today isn't just a sad day for you and your team, it is a sad day for the sport and for everyone who has an impact on. Well, still, Andy Murray is not retired from the sport. He's been playing tournaments. In the recent tournament of Wimbledon 2022, he made a quick exit. That was it. Hope you all liked the video. What are your thoughts on the relationship between Andy Murray and Nick Kyrgios? What do you think about Andy Murray about the things he's done for Nick Kyrgios? Would Nick Kyrgios ever be able to repay him? See you again with another video on another topic soon. Till then, take care.